Jackson Browne has shared heartbreaking news that has sent shockwaves through the music and entertainment world. His son, actor and model Ethan Browne, has died at the age of 52. In a solemn statement released on social media, Browne confirmed that Ethan was found unresponsive in his home during the early morning hours of November 25, 2025. Despite immediate attempts to revive him, Ethan had already passed away. The announcement left fans, friends, and colleagues stunned, as the family requested privacy during what they described as a devastating and deeply personal moment. The official statement read, "It is with deep sorrow that we share that on the morning of November 25, 2025, Ethan Browne, the son of Jackson Browne and Phyllis Major, was found unresponsive in his home and has passed away. We ask for privacy and respect for the family during this difficult time. No further details are available at this moment." The clarity of the message revealed both the suddenness of the tragedy and the emotional strain the family is facing. As of now, no cause of death has been publicly confirmed, adding to the sense of shock and sadness surrounding the news. Ethan Browne lived much of his life connected to fame, but he also carried the weight of a family history marked by both success and tragedy. His mother, Phyllis Major, married Jackson Browne in 1975, but she died by suicide in March 1976 when Ethan was only a year old. Her passing deeply affected Browne, shaping both his music and his approach to fatherhood. Ethan grew up in the shadow of a father who became one of the most iconic singer-songwriters of his generation, known for hits such as Somebody's Baby, Running on Empty, and Dr. My Eyes. Ethan's introduction to the public eye came even earlier than most celebrities. At only 6 months old, he appeared alongside his father on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine in 1974. It was a powerful, emotional image that, in hindsight, symbolized both the bond and the challenges that father and son would face throughout their lives. Though Jackson Browne's career was rising rapidly at the time, he often spoke in later years about how difficult it was to balance fame with the responsibilities of fatherhood. Despite his complicated beginnings, Ethan grew into a successful performer in his own right. His acting credits included appearances in notable films such as Raising Helen, the 2004 comedy drama starring Kate Hudson, and the 1995 cult classic Hackers, where he appeared alongside a young Angelina Jolie and Johnny Lee Miller. He also made a brief appearance in the television world, featured in an episode of the WB series Birds of Prey in 2002. Though he never became a household name, those who worked with him described him as charismatic, talented, and deeply committed to his craft. Ethan also explored the world of modeling, working with respected designers including Isaac Mizrahi. His modeling work was often praised for the unique intensity he brought to the camera. According to an excerpt from Mark Ronson's 2025 book, Night People, Ethan possessed what Ronson described as an angular face and soulful gaze that seemed to reveal his deepest truths, even from a glossy page. Those who collaborated with him in fashion and acting circles frequently remembered him for his quiet confidence and emotional depth, qualities that made him stand out in both industries. Though Ethan's career took him in many directions, those closest to him say that his favorite role in life was being a father. Jackson Browne often spoke openly about the pride he felt when he watched Ethan with his children. In a 2022 interview with True Rock Revival, Browne said, "Ethan is a great father. He's a great son, a great man. I love seeing him with his kids, when I see him in his movies, modeling, with his daughter. And being such a great dad, it makes me very proud. It makes me feel I've done something really right in my life." Browne's voice, even in text, carried unmistakable affection for his son, making today's news even more painful for those who have followed their relationship through the years. Fatherhood has always been a topic Jackson Browne addressed with both honesty and vulnerability. In a 2021 interview with AARP, he reflected on the challenges of raising children while navigating a demanding music career. Browne explained, "Love of our children motivates us to work hard for a future where they'll be safe and nurtured and will flourish. You know, I tried, but I think I could have done a lot better. I have lots of regrets." He continued by acknowledging how difficult it can be to divide time between artistic responsibilities and parenting, adding that even the smallest mistakes can linger for years. I've been through years of self-examination about my role as a parent, and I tend to think that the measure of your love is the degree to which you continue to try. You never stop being a parent. Those words now resonate more than ever as Browne faces a loss no parent ever wants to endure. Friends close to the family say that Ethan and Jackson remained deeply connected in the years leading up to Ethan's death. Browne often described the relationships with his two sons, Ethan and his younger son Ryan, as the most important bonds in his life. In interviews, he emphasized that despite the ups and downs, the love he felt for them was unwavering and lifelong. As news of Ethan's death spread, public reactions from the entertainment industry began pouring in. Fellow actors, models, and musicians who had crossed paths with Ethan shared memories of working with him and spoke about his kindness, his professionalism, and the quiet strength he carried with him. Fans also expressed their condolences to Jackson Browne, acknowledging the emotional weight of losing both Ethan and Phyllis Major under tragic circumstances years apart. Many pointed out that Browne's music often carried themes of loss, reflection, and resilience, themes that now feel heartbreakingly close to his personal life. Ethan Browne's life was not defined solely by fame or tragedy. He was a man who pursued creativity in multiple forms, loved his family deeply, and carved out his own identity in a world where being Jackson Browne's son could have easily overshadowed him. Those who knew him describe him as gentle and thoughtful, with an artistic spirit that drew people toward him. His passing at 52 has left an empty space in the lives of those who loved him, and in the small but meaningful footprint he left on the entertainment industry. For Jackson Browne, this loss marks a painful chapter in a life already shaped by both soaring artistic triumphs and intimate personal struggles. The singer-songwriter, now 77, has written and performed some of the most enduring songs of the past 50 years. His music has always been infused with emotional truth, reflecting both the highs and lows of a life lived with intensity. Today, fans across the world hope he finds strength, comfort, and healing in the difficult days ahead. As the family processes their grief, they have asked for privacy, and no further details regarding Ethan Browne's cause of death have been released. There has also been no announcement regarding funeral arrangements. Those close to the family have made it clear that they need space before sharing any additional information, and the public is expected to respect that request. The loss of Ethan Browne at the age of 52 is a reminder of life's fragility and the unpredictable challenges that even high-profile families face behind closed doors. Jackson Browne's tribute to his son, reflected through years of interviews and proud reflections, makes it clear that their bond ran deep. Today's news brings an outpouring of condolences from fans, friends, and peers. It also invites a moment of collective reflection on the love between a father and son, a love that continues even when life takes its most heartbreaking turn.